Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. And in the last episode, guys, Sherlock and John explored a crime scene trying to figure out who stole Lord Craven's diamond. But that investigation took a sudden stop when we found the diamond next to the body of Lord Craven's companion, Emma. And the diamond was actually left right next to her body. Evidence suggests that she was strangled to death. And we also see that Emma was a bit of a kleptomaniac as well. Not only stealing silverware, but also jewels or some such. And we found a ring with the same butterfly or moth. It was a moth, wasn't it? Moth symbol as the pin that the medium wore. So some very interesting threads are being pulled right now. I think we have checked everything here except for talking to Lord Craven. So let's see what he has to say. Provide evidence. And we're doing this LA Noire style. Okay. I'm kind of worried about that because in LA Noire, if you gave the wrong evidence, that was pretty much it.
Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
Oh. Letter regarding the stolen ring?
Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away. Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
I have a feeling I'm wasting time. Hidden jewels, maybe?
I found these jewels secreted away.
There we go.
Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Probably not the best thing to say. How about the ring?
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
And that was the end of that, apparently. New Mind Palace clue.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Alright. Let's head to the Mind Palace. Oh, we've got so much evidence. The moth pin would connect to the moth ring, I assume? Yes. Luca and Emma. Oh yeah, Luca was the medium's name. Both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? Possibly. Process of elimination here. Lord Craven can't control his temper. Lord Craven is an unstable man who cannot manage his anger. So if this follows the pattern of previous Holmes games, I bet Craven and Luca are going to be our choices for who the murderer is, and we get to choose. And there's not... And like I said, if this follows previous Holmes games, there's not really a bad answer. It just kind of changes how the story unfolds. Actually, there probably are bad answers, but nothing that's going to cause a game over. The murderer left the diamond. Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone. Lord Craven returned to the room just as Emma was hiding the diamond and caught her off guard. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Let's go ahead. I don't want to count Lord Craven yet until we've talked to Luca. So let's go say the murderer left the diamond. Nothing there. Yeah, that should be it, I think. Wait. Oh, there it is. Emma had a history of deceit. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She'd done it throughout their trip. Luca could know Emma was a thief. If their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well know of Emma's predilection for thievery. And that leads to Luca could know Emma set him up. The medium, Luca Gallici, could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for her crime. Ew. So we got basically two criminals if we take that approach. We actually need to go talk to Luca. Where was he again? Door between the rooms has a cheap lock. Gallici. Gotta go to reception. We can do that. Now it said that, I believe it said that Luca was next door, so is it this one? It's probably the other one, on the other side. Jeez, John,
Give me the key to Luca Gallici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
And we have no idea who the police are here on the island of Cardona. Okay, so it was 225. 227. So it is the one next door, connected with the weak lock. Hello there. I see John's making himself comfortable. What do we got?
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
I love that word.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
You normally don't hear that anymore unless you're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the séance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Oh, did we grab the ectoplasm sample? The green bottle? Some clues can be examined with chemical analysis. Open your casebook and highlight the evidence marked with the flask icon. Press A to start your analysis. Dear Luca, I hope you will have time to visit our estate and perform another seance. Since I was last able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I speak to him again. I am anxious for your visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lamore. What else do we have here?
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Gallici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Uh-huh.
You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
Can we examine that lock? Because I want to see if there are scratches or anything. Doesn't seem like that is the case. Ethiopian medium, nervous and affable. Alright, let's check out this chemical analysis. Gathered a sample of ectoplasm hoping to prove its mundane origin. The spiritists say ectoplasm evaporates very quickly, but this substance appears to be stable. What a coincidence. Science! Oh god, what do we do? Chemical analysis. Create the target formula on the right. Drag out two reagents. Link them to the drag out an operation. Link the reagents to an operation. Combine so the result matches the target formula. Link your result to the target formula. Okay. So we need 3, 2. Do we put it right there? Hold to link. Oh, the operation. Okay. Gotcha. I see now. The arrows. The arrows are a clue. Alrighty. There we are. Now we're seeing lines. Do we stretch it over here? 3232, confirm. Huzzah! The reaction shows that it is rubber latex mixed with phosphorus. As much as this chemical element is dangerous to hold in the mouth, I am quite disappointed. I expected to find something trickier. Huh. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and unpin that. Or can we? Nope, apparently we cannot.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the séance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Let's get Harry Dresden on it. Observe. Took a heavy blow. Apparently needs his shades to read. Thin, elongated fingers trained in sleight of hand. I like the little skull buttons, though. That's a nice touch. Skinny, seems malnourished. Drawn complexion. Oh, he has a defensive wound. Fresh scrapes, slightly bleeding. Can we go check Emma's fingernails? Shoes? What are we... Oh. What you got there? Used a lot of makeup. Slight discoloration. Luca Galici is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. He uses makeup to hide the traces of his illness from malnourishment. His hands and thin fingers indicate that he is skilled at conjuring tricks used to manipulate concealed items. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrists from a recent and short fight. I think he tries his best as a medium, but his business doesn't go well, and he sometimes has to go without food. The medium is down and on his luck. His hands and fingers, thin fingers, are definitely those of a thief trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible jail tattoos. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I believe he is more a criminal than a medium, and this is his new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. Now, I could kind of think that he would be down on his luck, but we also have that letter from the Countess saying that she was excited to meet him again. I assume that Countesses pay well, so I don't think he'd be down on his luck. I think he's a former thief that just found himself a really good racket.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Sorry, that bum. Okay, tell me about your scratches, sir.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Uh-huh. Let's try and be smart with this. Let's hit him with the ectoplasm first.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but You'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
That could actually explain why he looks malnourished, because he's vomiting all the time. How about the ring?
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Oh, to evidence updated, Mind Palace.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Okay. Emma's body. Alright. Mind Palace it is. Craven was in the room with Emma already. Luca could easily pick the lock. The lock between the two hotel rooms was weak. Luca could pick it easily. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hand while fighting for her life. Which leads to... Luca Galici is the murderer. Emma tried to frame Luca, the medium, for her theft of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Bring Luca to justice. Luca is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Help Luca escape. Luca fought for his life. Given his checkered past, if he were arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence, and Emma knew it. It will not stop him from fleeing to start a new life. Huh. Wait, what? Luca's scratches were left by servants. While roughly escorting Luca to be locked in his room, the servants mistreated and scratched him. So, what if we go ahead and say Craven caught Emma with a stone, does that lead to the truth and enraged Lord Craven? Lord Craven was furious when he discovered that Emma had stolen from him. So, does that lead to Craven being the murderer? Because I don't think there's any... It doesn't lead to anything else. Whew. I'm missing something here. He spent some time in the bar. Oh, someone at the bar must have seen him. Okay. Let's go. Just gotta pay attention to all those little clues, you know? Bartender?
Isn't life too short to remain sober?
That's a good tagline. Ooh. Oh, our French friend. Ready?
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Never mind.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Wait a minute. I think I need to pin this, don't I? Wait, where was this? Yes, okay.
Isn't life too short to remain sober?
Aha! Here we go.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
Found a witness who advises that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance room. Ooh. All evidence collected. Okay. Lord Craven had enough time to kill Emma before I arrived. Lord Craven has problems with his temper. He strangled Emma in a fit of rage when he found out she was stealing from him. Craven cannot control his temper and has the money and influence to escape punishment, bring him to justice. Like, that seems viable. But we found all the jewels and everything. I really think what had happened is it's interesting to think about that. But that window of opportunity, I really think with the defensive wounds and everything, that it was Luca. So, now the question is, what do we do with Luca? Luca fought for his life, given his checkered past. If he were arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence, and Emma knew it. It will not stop him from fleeing to start a new life. Wow. This one's actually fairly interesting, because, I mean, he is scamming people. That is very true. Do we bring him to justice? He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma. Man, I don't know which way to go with this, guys. I mean, he is out there like he is still stealing to a point. It's just in a more palatable sense. I think that we maybe should just go ahead and turn him in. I don't know about you guys. So let's go ahead and... This is going to bug me. It's really going to bug me. Even though he could have just told the police everything. If he were arrested, nothing could save him from the death sentence. Man. I mean, I can't really blame Luca. He could have just gone and told the police, but it also would have ruined his business. He was kind of between a rock and a hard place. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and... I'm going to go with, like, my first instinct there, and we're going to bring Luca to justice. Oh, whoops. Okay, here we go.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Speaking of thief.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too, but only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Whew. Nah.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
I think that was the right way to go.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
Psst. Ice cold. Diamond in the rough.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
It's like Sherlock's mom's funeral, I believe. Ghost of the Past complete. New entry in John's diary. What? John gave me a thumbs down. For what? What did I do? So Luca killed the lady, and I'm not entirely sure I blame him. It's up to the police now, but to me, Craven seems more despicable. Gotcha. So, are we trying to get thumbs up from John? I was like, we still don't know exactly what John is. Okay, so we won that bet. Spent one night at Il Palazzo del Lusso and fell into a criminal investigation. That's not how I imagined my time on Cordona, but the thrill of the case helped me distract me from darker thoughts. Now it's time to go to the cemetery in Miner's End. There's a figure of a crying angel on Mother's tombstone. So now the open world has probably revealed itself. We've got Trader's Alley. Southern Grag. I think that is like quick travel, if I recall Sinking City. Is it I cannot zoom out, unfortunately. Miner's Market. I assume the graveyard is, though here, the Cordona Cemetery. Alright guys, well we solved our first case, and one of the great things about this game is, like I said, there's really not a right or wrong. It kind of just depends on your sensibilities. I mean, I think there were other ways that he could have gone about it than just strangling a woman to death, even if she, you know, may have deserved it. But, yeah, I think we did alright. But we still got a lot of game to play, guys, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.